Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I wanted to go over my tips on how to decorate a mini dashboard layout. I really love this layout a lot and I just wanted to give you some pointers on how to decorate this layout because I know some people do struggle with keeping it functional and decorative, but even though it's a mini, you can really fit a lot of stickers on here because I love using my stickers and I tend to get a lot of stickers on these pages. So I just wanted to show you just some things that I like to do in this layout. And this one right here is actually the original one that I used to plan in, the undated dashboard layout. And it's a little bit different than the one I'm currently using, but very similar. It always had this shaded box right here, which was not my favorite. And then it always had a little decoration of some kind over here, which wasn't difficult to cover up. I mean, other than that, it was pretty neutral. It just had a little bit of color here. This one I'm using currently is the homebody dashboard layout. And so now I don't have to cover up any of those shaded boxes, which I love. The only thing I do cover up is this one, but I do have some ways that I cover it up that I'll show you. And the to buy, it's flipped a little bit compared to this one. The to buy is a longer list, which I really like that it's longer on this side. And then the errands is on this side, and we just lost this calls and emails, but honestly, I rarely ever use that. And then this important, which I tend to put my bills because I do like to put my bills there. And then you have still the focus section and just very minimal decoration on the page. Just this little leaf, but honestly, you can barely ever see it on the page. It's very faint, so I never really have to worry about covering it up because it isn't very noticeable. So I just wanted to start off with this one right here because I believe this layout is the one that's currently in other dashboard layouts, like in other planners that have the dashboard layout that's dated. I believe it's still like this from what I can remember. I'm not sure though, but I know that they have these shaded boxes in them. So sometimes I would leave them I would leave the shaded box alone if it worked with my spread. So if I was going with pinks in my spread and it was kind of this shade and it kind of went, then I would just leave it alone because I do like using that box for errands or to make like a list. So if I wanted it covered up, like say I was doing a yellow and black spread, then I wouldn't want to use this pink or even like these purples. So I would need to cover that up. And one way that I would do that is by using a piece of shipping label paper. So I have these Avery shipping labels, and this is the full sheet. I get these at Walmart. They're, I think, less than $5, I want to say, for a whole pack. And you get 10 of these long sheets of sticker label paper. And these are good because they're meant for shipping, so they're very thick and they cover up whatever you're trying to cover up. It covers it up completely, so you don't have to worry about anything coming through the sticker. It just will cover it up very nicely. So I just cut out a piece to kind of fit in that area and then just cover it. Or sometimes I will take some stickers and layer them. So I'll kind of do that over here just on some wax paper, so that way I can still use this a little bit. So I'm going to take some stickers. Alright, so you can take like this sticker right here and just put it like that, and then layer another sticker on top. Let's find a good one. Okay, so you could do this one on top like this, and that'll cover up the box completely, and you don't have to worry about covering it with a shipping label paper. Or you could cover it up with another thing I like to cover it up with, because I do like to keep this one functional. If I don't, sometimes decorative, but mostly I like to keep it functional. So you could put like a colorful box, if I can find one. So instead you could layer a colorful box on top of this, and just put it right there so that way it's functional, like that. So I'm going to show you one way. I'm going to kind of decorate this page a little bit with these stickers, and I'm going to use this shipping label paper to cover up that pink box. So I'm just going to put it over here like that, and then I'm going to cover up this calls and emails just with some white out, because I'm going to put a long box, because this is one thing I do like doing with this section, is taking one of these long boxes right here, and I'll probably have to cover up this focus too. But yeah, just covering up all of these things so that way they don't show through the sticker. And then putting this on the side like that. So that way I still have a functional box over here that I can use as a checklist, but at least like that color is covered up and I can move on with decorating this spread how I like it. Okay, so those are the ways that I like to cover up this little section over here. And then over here I tend to like to put layer a couple boxes like I did right here to cover up this section right here. Or you can get the shipping label paper and you can cover that up right there with that. But I like to take a couple of boxes, like I'll take a pattern one and just put this over here like that. And then I'll take a quote one. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Like this one right here, and I'll just layer this on top like that. So I really love how that looks when it's layered. And then I like taking these, and you can put it like in the corner over here for your list, or you can put it over here for this checklist like that. That always looks really cute. I do like to use this for bills to pay, but if you don't like to use it for that, I mean, you could always cover it up with a box. So let's see if there's any boxes in here. Okay, I'm gonna go into colorful boxes because I like to take these little boxes these little ones, and you can cover this up, and then you can just make it whatever you want right there. Okay, so one thing I really love to add in, I think the majority of all my spreads, is washi. And I have a couple that I think might work in this spread. If you're worried about space, especially on this side, because I know there's not a lot of room to write in over here, I would suggest using the thin washi because it doesn't take up that much space, honestly, on this side of the spread. Or you can use the medium-sized ones, which tends to be the one that they come out with the most when it comes to washi, is this size. And then there are thicker ones, like even this thick. I don't think I've ever used these in my mini, but I mean, you totally could. And then just layer a box on top of it. But I normally like to stick to these two sizes in washi because I just think it looks really cute when you add in washi in your spread. And I'll normally just add it in a few places just so that way it's not like overwhelming on the spread. I just like to add it in a couple of places. So I'll put some there and some over here just to tie it in on this side of the page, like that. Sometimes I'll put it over here, like that. Or even like up here on the top. Honestly, you can add it in wherever you would like. Right here, I'll probably put some on this top one. I just think it looks really cute with all the washi on it. And like I said, this thin one is a really good size to use because it's not going to take up too much space on the page, and it still gives you room to write, and it just looks really cute. And even this one, let's see, I don't think I've ever used this one. I mean, this one has gold in it. I don't have a problem with mixing metals. I know some people do. But honestly, when it comes to jewelry, I have no issues with it. So on the page, I don't have too much of an issue. But you can always put this, it doesn't take up that much room on the page either when you use this washi. All right, so I'm just gonna add in the thin one on this spread because I think it looks really cute like that. And I think I might add in a decoration. I found this little horse in the book that I think would look cute over here, just to add in a little decoration on this side like that. Okay, so now when it comes to the everyday boxes, I like to either put boxes or checklists or bullet points. So with the checklists, I'll normally take a long checklist like this and I will cut it in half. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half just so I have 2 bullet points. And I'll normally put them over here. And honestly, they don't ever line up with the lines very well. I mean, this one kind of did. But I normally put a checklist like that. And then I can cut this down a little bit more so I can put another checklist on another day. And I like to not have them too close to each other if I put a checklist. When it comes to my mini, I like to at least have 1 to 2 places to write in each section. For me, that's all I need because this is my on-the-go planner, so it's not like I have to put everything in here. I'm just putting the things I'd like to get done for the week. And so it's normally just 1 or 2, or sometimes honestly I don't have anything, but at least 2 is good for me. If you need more, you could always there's checklists that don't have the bullet points as spread apart as these ones are, or the checklists as spread apart, so you could totally use those. So for these, I tend to like to use these checklist ones. I don't use these numbered ones unless I'm just going to use 1 and 2. But yeah, I really like to use these ones and cut them up and put them in my planner. Or you can go to Colorful Boxes, and they have a few options in here that work in on this side of the planner. Alright, I probably don't have the right colors in here. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. It's kind of like it. So this box fits really well in these little sections. Oops. So I like to use this size box in this little section right there, or there's another size in here. This one's a good size too. That works in this box. So you can put this one right here, like that. And then I like to sometimes layer something on top of the boxes. So like here, this one says today. So you can just layer that in the corner like that. Or this one says now. So I could put a now right there. And I like to change it up sometimes. If I put it on the right corner, then either put it on a different corner on the bottom or on the left side if you can, just to switch it up a little bit so it's a little different. Or you can use something like this, a little remember, little banner, and then I want to get some bullet points to put right there. Okay, so right now I'm using I don't know if I've mentioned this, I'm using the Color Story sticker book. This is, I don't know which number this one is, but it's one of the Color Story sticker books, and I like these because they have a little bit of everything that you need except for bullet points. They don't have bullet points for whatever reason in here. So I tend to have to go to another sticker book in order to get bullet points. So in the Rainbow Mega sticker book, this one's a really good one. I suggest getting this one because it has so many good stickers in here that you will use. So they have, it's hard to see on camera, but all of this is different types of bullet points, which is awesome. There's like circles and hexagons and triangles and squares. So you have tons to choose from. And I'm just trying to find a color that'll kind of go, because I wanted to get a pink. So I guess I'll just use this pink over here. And I'm just gonna get, I like these little triangle ones, but honestly any of these bullet points will work. And then just put bullet points under that remember. And you can have like 2 little things under that remember right there. Or you can just put bullet points just in the box. Like that. And like I said, I normally like to do 2, but I mean, you could totally fit 3 in here if you need more space or if you need more checklists. Like that. So I love using checklists, these boxes, and bullet points to get everything that I need for the day. Another thing is even these cute little hexagons, you can totally use these in these sections. And this sticker book is a regular classic sticker book. This isn't meant for the mini, and a lot of these stickers, even though they're not meant for the mini, they totally fit in here, which I love. So you can put that there. And then there's this little hexagon that's today. And I like to, okay, I'm going to try to line this up. So I'll have to move this one a little bit. Because when I do hexagons, I like to put them in a cluster of 3. Oops, I need to put it lower. And then I'll put another one right here. Or you could use, if you need 2 boxes to write in, you could put this one right there. That'll totally work. But I like having 3 different ones like that. So yeah, 3 of those little hexagons fit in this section, which is awesome. And it looks really cute and totally functional. It's super functional on this side, which I love. Okay, so now at this point, since I have all of my functional stickers down on the page, now I can just go ahead and start putting in more decorative stickers. Since I have all the important things down, now I can add in like the cute little things onto the page. So like over here, this one says to buy, but there's this daily to-dos. So sometimes I like to cover up that little to buy just so it ties in more with the page, and I'll just add in this daily to-dos over here like that. And then I love using these long stickers if I can find a place to put it. Normally I like to put them down here, or you can put them up here like that. This section, I kind of wanted to cover it up. There is one way that I could do it. Normally I like to cover it up with washi. This size washi tends to fit nicely in that little area. But since I already put washi here, I'm just going to cut out a little piece of shipping label paper to cover up that purple color, because it doesn't really go with this spread since it's more of a bluish purple, and I'm using that type of purple. Okay, so I cut out a really thin piece of that shipping label paper, so that way hopefully it fits in here. Hopefully I measured it right. And then that way I can cover up this color that I don't really want on the page, like that. So yeah, I really like how that looks covered up. And then I like to add in some more of these decorative ones. So I want to add in some of these really pretty stars in a few places. And I just kind of like just to scatter them around in different places. Use different sizes. And then even use some of these ones with that are clustered together. If you don't plan on using this box functionally, then you can just use it decoratively. So I'm just going to stick a bunch of stars right there, since I never know what I want to do with that. So that's what I'm going to do with it on this spread. And just stick a bunch of stars everywhere because it looks really cute. Okay, so I really like how this one turned out. I use these stickers for this video because I don't really care for this theme very much. So I knew I wasn't going to use it in my planner, but honestly, it's really, really cute. I kind of like it now that I see it on a spread. It's kind of adorable. I have like a little star I'm going to just stick somewhere because I don't like to waste my stickers. I'm just going to stick it in a random spot. Okay, so another thing you can add into this spread are some quote stickers. And since I'm not going to use this as a functional section, I'm just going to use this for decoration. I can put a quote over here. Even a quote over here would be really cute. So I'm going to add that in. I have the Free Spirit sticker book. This is the second Free Spirit sticker book. And they have some really cute quotes in here. And I'm thinking this will be a good way to tie in that dark color, that dark navy color, and put in some of these quotes. So there's this one that says, "Grace changes everything." And then I can even put this, "Always radiate love." Let's see. So, okay, I think I called this a horse earlier, but that's actually a unicorn. I'm going to put this by the unicorn, just layering it over the stars that I put over here, and I think that looks really cute. And then I can put this "Grace changes everything" over here. Or honestly, I wonder if I can fit this big one. Maybe this "See the Beauty" you can fit over here. But I think I like this little one. Like that. Alright, so yeah, you can add in quotes into these sections, and I think it looks really cute like that. And I mean, I have tons of stickers on here, but it is just still super functional. Even though I have a lot going on, there's tons of room to still write in, and everything that I did on these two pages you can do in this layout as well, since it is almost the same exact layout except for this side. But honestly, this whole section right here will fit perfectly on top of here, and you don't have to cover up any of these lines, which I love. But yeah, you can do everything that I did on this side. You can totally do in this dashboard layout in the home body, and then of course all of this can be done on this side as well. And honestly, I really like how this one came out. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this theme, but seeing it on the pages actually is making me turn around to become a fan of them, because it looks really cute. I really like how that came out, how this spread came out. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that I was able to give you some good tips on how to decorate your mini dashboard layout if you've been struggling. Let me know if it was helpful, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and please, if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one.